For residential, should I charge a deposit and invoice the balance once the job is complete? No. So I like, because I love using Booking Koala, on Booking Koala, right? When you, when they book the job and they're done booking the job, I have a preset on there to where it would do a pre-authorization hold 24 hours prior to the appointment. So if their cleaning appointment is on, what's today, Monday? If their cleaning appointment is on Wednesday at 10 o'clock a.m., tomorrow at 10 a.m., they're going to do a pre-authorization hold for those funds to make sure they're available. And if they're not available, then I'll get a notification if they're not available. And that, that will let us know to either call the client, see if she still wants the appointment so that we can make sure that the funds are available, or, if she doesn't want them, we'll cancel. And then 24 hours after the job has been done, then I have the preset on there to then like fully charge the account and take the funds out. I have it set up on the 24 hours because that gives us notice to do like our morning calls the next day to see like if the client was fully satisfied, to avoid like, or check for any like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like reclaim, like if the client was not fully satisfied, because I'd rather check that ahead of time than try to do a refund, because they're going to get mad. The refund takes 5 to 10 business days from Stripe. So, be like, that's out of my control. But, they want to make it seem like you have control over that when you don't. Can I apply for a DBA online? I have to go in person. If so, where? So for your DBA, you want to go to your SOS, your Secretary of State. And ever since COVID, most places will allow you to apply for that online without having to physically go in, but you still want to check with your Secretary of State. And so if you can't do it online, then you may have to go in. Can you have a 1099 contract wear your company logo and gear when they go clean? Legally, no, you cannot. Like I said, you can ask them and have a contract stating that they agreed willingly, but no, you cannot force them. Or pay them or give them a bonus too either. Having problems with pricing cleaning jobs. Is there a system that helps me or a formula that will help me as a guide? So Booking Koala has like some preset numbers on there. I'm sorry, I'm sounding like a broken record with Booking Koala, but they have like a preset number on there, right? But it's still just a preset number because those are super vague numbers, not based upon your area. Like I responded to a post in the Facebook group on yesterday that talked about, he's having problems with the pricing. Can you guys send me your pricing? But what somebody may charge in Arizona is different what they would charge here in Dallas. What my prices are set for in North Dallas are even different than what they would be charged in Fort Worth or West Dallas, East. I mean, like it's completely different. And also the different markets, right? So I service a lot of like fairly expensive suburban areas north of Dallas. So my price is like, let's say, $400 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath deep clean, 2,500 square feet-ish, right? I give that quote to somebody in like, other side of Dallas, they're going to be looking at me like I'm tripping. Like, can you get a discount? And then like, I was looking to spend no more than $100. And like, that just lets me know that's not my client, right? And then when I book that client, the way I can tell like that's my client, because there's no question. It's no question. It's not even that is not a question, but they're already pre-leaving a tip on the Booking Koala website for the cleaner. So I say all that to say is there's really no formula. The formula that I have is like with that, how I like to charge is by size of the home. So the square footage of the home, how many bedrooms and bathrooms, and the type of cleaning, right? Because like I said, Texas, somebody's like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, a 2,500 square feet house could be just a regular 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Or they could have an office, they could have a gym, they can have a nursery, right? So that's why I like to include the room count with the square footage. The best thing to do is literally like look online, contact, call 10 to 15 to 20 companies in your area, right? Look on their online, see what they're charging, see, do they offer instant booking? Like go on their website, like put in like different numbers, like act like you're trying to book and see what the prices it gives you. Do they offer like in-home estimates? Do I have to call for an estimate? Do I need to fill out a message box for an estimate, right? Look, I was getting ready to order DoorDash earlier because I was just super tired. I didn't feel like leaving the house. And they wanted to charge me a $3.99 fee. Okay. Y'all, I was ready to pay that fee. Okay. But my husband ended up bringing me something, but I was getting ready to pay that fee. People pay for convenience, right? So keep that in mind with your instant booking options. And then also look at their reviews, look at to see what their clients are saying about them. Those are all different things that you can use in pricing. So I know that probably doesn't help because you may be wanting like, look, girls, charge $100 for a 2-bedroom, charge $250 for a 4-bedroom. But I really don't know that because I don't know what area in the market that you're in. What is considered a lot of leads on Thumbtack, Google My Business? Like as in, I mean, you know, in the beginning, a lot of leads is just one lead. No, I'm playing, but you know, I don't know. I guess 10 to 15 a day would be like on the up ramp of getting like a lot of leads. 10 to 15, 20 calls a day, maybe. Okay. Hey, Jasmine, I have a client who rescheduled her reoccurring cleaning twice. The first time she rescheduled, the cleaning was postponed 3 weeks out. Should I charge her extra? I don't want to lose her as a client, but at the same time, it's more labor. At the end of the day, I don't have any policy in place. No, I mean, I wouldn't cancel her as a client. I would just, me personally, I would just keep rescheduling it and just keep in communication with her, sending, friendly like email, text messages and stuff. And it doesn't even have to be like about the service. It can be like, hey, just hope all is well. It's super bright and sunny outside. Just want to let you know that we're still here and available for you whenever you're able to reschedule, right? But I definitely wouldn't cancel her. And I can see like you got to unschedule, you got to let the cleaner know, then reschedule. Yeah, but I probably wouldn't. Now, if you want to just, no, I would keep her on the books too, though. Yeah, I don't know. I personally wouldn't cancel her, and I would just keep her on the books. I would just continue to do it. No, the winner will be announced. The winner will be announced at the end of the live. And for those that are watching that don't know what I'm referring to, I was doing a giveaway, a free course giveaway once we reach 2,000 members in the Facebook group. So I put a link, so if you guys want to go back to that Facebook group and find that link, you can definitely sign up. I have my VA is taking and adding all the names. I'm going to do that little spin thing for me. That's so true. Most places make you have to call and book and service. It is. It's really annoying. Like, it's really annoying. Let's see. Thumbtack charges automatically, annoying when they sent it to different people. It is. But like I said, like my top 3 things with closing a lead is going to be your response time, the level of customer service, like rollout red carpet customer service, and your assume, close, and follow up. Those things, if you implement those things in each client lead that you get, it will definitely increase your chances for closing that lead out. Let's see. If the customer pays, the job is completed, but they aren't satisfied, do you refund? Now, I have this thing called Happy Customer Guarantee. I try not to say money back guarantee, but within a service-based business, the typical refund policy is to give them their money back, but I strive my hardest not to, right? So I have things implemented before the job, and then things after the job. Make sure I have a good cleaner. And what that looks like is my cleaner once arrived, doing a thorough walkthrough with the client, asking them to show them any problem areas, taking before pictures, do an awesome job during. Then the most important thing is after the cleaning, doing a walkthrough with the client, showing them around the house, like, oh, we try to get that stain. I tried my hardest, but it was almost about to take the paint off the wall, so we didn't continue. Or we try to, get the ceiling fans clean, but the caked up dust was super, super bad, and we weren't able to get it right. So that way they're kind of like in the know of things, right? And you want to make sure that they don't have false expectations that they're going to walk into their home like it's day one. So having that final walkthrough is super crucial, and taking those after pictures are super crucial, right? And then the next day, having that call in place, asking them, are they fully satisfied with everything? Anything that they, everything was good, right? And so, like, let's say after all of that, there's still areas in the home that they're not fully satisfied with, then I schedule a free re-clean, right? I schedule a free re-clean within 24 hours of the cleaning service of the areas that they're not fully satisfied with. Because sometimes people will try to get over and get the whole house re-cleaned. So they have to submit the areas and pictures of the home of where they're not fully satisfied with. So I try that first. And you send back the same cleaner, because if you're having 1099s, right, you're paying your cleaner per job completed. So if you have to send out another cleaner, then now you're having to split that money from the first cleaner and the second cleaner. How much work did the second cleaner do? How much work did the first cleaner do? So you want to strive to send the first cleaner. And this is where the hiccups come in, because the client know that, oh shoot, this cleaner's going to come back and feel some kind of way because I done snitched on him. And they're like, no, I don't want the same cleaner. And so then that's your job to further let them know, like, hey, no. All of our cleaners know that if our clients are not fully satisfied, then they have to go back to clean those areas. Trust us, no problem whatsoever. Our sole goal is to make sure that you're fully satisfied. So they'll be like, okay, right. I mean, we've had clients call literally while the cleaner is packing up their trunk. So that's when I also explain to the cleaners, like, when you guys are doing that final walkthrough, over exaggerate to them, like, hey, Mrs. Smith, please let me know if there's any areas in the home that you're not fully satisfied with. Like, I want to make sure that when I leave your home, you are completely 100% satisfied, right? Because the cleaner don't want to come back either. So the re-clean is the first step. If they don't take the re-clean, then I'll go for a partial refund, especially because if it's just a couple of areas, right? And then from so on. Now, if the client is super annoyed and like whatever, right? I do just go ahead and do the refund, because what I know that they're going to do is go ahead and just discharge it, right? Unless you want to fight it. So it depends on your fight. If you want to fight it or if you want to give them the refund back. What's a good time frame for hiring and firing slow? I don't want to say there's an actual time frame, because like you can have some cleaners that's like super like on it and ready to work, right? Like they're doing all the tasks, doing all the things. Like I put like the post in the Facebook group where like you can have a possible questionnaire to where you're asking them like, give me a scenario of your cleaning style, or you can upload like a picture of a home and you can ask them like, where would you start? What would you do in this room, right? So I guess hiring slow is like making sure that you do all the steps, versus be like, girl, you ready? You got all your stuff, you got stuff? Okay, good. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and onboard you on Booking Koala and send you a Gusto link. We have some cleanings available tomorrow. Are you available? So that's kind of what I mean by fire fast. Hire slow. It just taking time and going through all the steps, making sure that they are qualified and they know actually what they're doing. And firing fast is like, baby, how many chances are you going to give them for no shows, right? So like, I'm all about second chances, but if I'm getting the same reviews over and over again, like, she's just not cleaning everything, she's just not doing everything, she just keeps not doing the baseboard, like, I only need so many negative reviews to come in to let me know that that person needs to go. Bad weather, just reschedule, because like, they're in the bad weather too. So like, our clients that's in Florida, and we had that storm a couple months ago, like they knew it too. So we just rescheduled. I mean, it could be a pain if you have your calendar fully booked. So you'll just have to, like, you know, get them in where they can fit in. Do you have clients sign an agreement when they come to clean homes? Do you have, when they come? No. Their contract, like their contract having them sign, is basically once they complete their booking link on Booking Koala, like that is their contract. So with 1099 contractors, you send them a 1099 application. Also would like to know, with the done for you service, do you set up everything like business in a box and ready to go? So with the 1099, I don't necessarily send out a, well, I guess it is application. It's application on Indeed, or with Google. So yes, so it's a basic application asking them of like their job history, their make sure that they meet all the requirements, all of that stuff. And then it's, you know, doing the background check and then onboarding them on Gusto, because Gusto handles like all that back, like the asking their social and their bank account information, you know, that way, like, I don't have to be held responsible for having access, like real tangible access to like their private personal information. And then yes, the done for you service is exactly like a business in a box, to where we do all the things, set up all of your lead generation sites, website, SOP sites, Booking Koala, all of those things. And Jamal, if you have some more questions, you can definitely message me as well. If getting leads via subcontracting, what amount would you pay your cleaners? Example, a contract was for 180, Airbnb turnover cleaning. How much would you pay your cleaner? So it depends on your percentage, or it depends on if you want to pay them hourly. I know sometimes, let me see, because I know we had our Airbnb class, and I think Mila paid them per contract. Or no. I think she paid them, shoot, y'all, I don't really remember, because now I don't remember if she said she paid them like based upon the size of the home or like per cleaning. But basically, it's if you want to pay them a percentage or a flat rate. So if you're saying like, hey, you guys, and like hers was easier because she did apartment, so you know, they were all the same. She didn't really have too much mixture of like homes and then apartments, you know. So I don't know if that's a house or that's an apartment. But it just depends if you want to pay them by percentage or a flat rate, or you can even pay them hourly. I try to stay away from hourly because that's when I can tell that they're milk the clock a little bit. So that's why I like percentage. So let's say if you pay them 50%, then they would get 60, or if you pay them, you know, whatever percentage amount that you pay them. What's the difference between the CEO? What is the difference between the CEO Cleaning Academy and the $37 a month program that you have? So the CEO Cleaning Academy is the actual course itself. So that is the full blueprint of how to set up your fundamentals, with how to find your cleaners, how to find your clients, how to get started, right? And then a lot of different bonuses in there as well, with like the profit first class, tax strategy class, the business credit class, which is going to be helpful with your setting up process. So that way you can make sure that you can leverage your revenues. So that is the course. So the academy is the course. And then the $37 is the new monthly membership. So the new monthly membership is called the CEO the Cleaning Club. We meet every Tuesday, and that's where we'll have our continual partner training. So I just uploaded a class on Google Ads for today. Last week we had our movie training. I don't know what else we have this month. This whole month is already filled up, but I don't have it right now in front of me. So every Tuesday we meet, and then like in the actual Circle platform, there's different pages in there. So like where we have our private chat where people ask questions and I'm in there to answer their questions. Then replays are also added in there as well. And then that's the monthly membership, $37 a month. And we're still building onto it as well. Okay, let me go back. Do you have, oh no, read that one. And how do you hire subcontractors or get people to do the jobs? So I hire cleaners. So that's why, besides Indeed, my most favorite places to find cleaners is where cleaners are looking for clients. And I'm looking for those cleaners, like those mom and daughter duos, those, Tia and Tio duos, right? Where like they're looking for clients. They don't have an official full business set up, but they've been out here cleaning these hustle streets for a long time, and they're looking for clients. And they look for clients either in Facebook groups, Facebook Marketplace, or Craigslist. And when I approach them like a partnership, because I understand that I want to respect them as business owners, even though, they're not like, maybe fully legitimate as business owners. But when I message them, I'll message them and I'm like, hey, my name is Jasmine. I own a small cleaning company here and I'm looking to partner with some reliable cleaners. Do you have availability to take on new clients? And that's kind of like my bait, just to see if they're interested. And then from there, that's when I'll continue on conversation with them. And then to see like if they'll make a good fit. So like they're looking for clients, I'm looking for cleaners. I have the access to find clients, so I'm marrying them the two, because that's essentially how the referral-based agency works, right? I have my cleaners, I find and hire my cleaners, I have my marketing in place to find my clients, and I marry them together and I collect the difference. So that's essentially the whole philosophy of this kind of setup. Do you have in your training what cleaning products is safe to clean, a particular item or example? No, I don't. Only because like my cleaners provide the products. So they'll have like their green cleaning products for clients that request green clean, and then their regular household products. And like I said, most cleaners they know their stuff. Like most good cleaners, they know what cleaning products works for best, right? Like I remember when I first started cleaning, I was first of all, I was using Spick and Span, okay? But like, I knew like, ooh, soap scum, I needed this, right? like, look, ain't nothing working like this for soap scum. Mirrors, I need that foam spray bottle, like don't give me no liquid, so like they're just, tools of the trade that they eventually end up picking up. So I don't really provide cleaning product lists, because since I specifically trained for contractors and they need to provide their own cleaning products. I have someone who has 20 cleaners. Who wants to partner. What is the best? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Maybe explain a little further. Or if anybody else wants to know, you guys can respond. What is the best company to receive payments? Stripe. So I connect Stripe Stripe is your payment processing system. And I connect Stripe to Booking Koala. So Stripe is like the middleman, right? Like they take the money, collect the money from the clients, and they put it in Stripe, and then Stripe then sends the money to you. Do you think it's advisable to collect a non-refundable deposit to safeguard yourself for no-shows or same-day cancels? No, because like with the Booking Koala, it does a pre-authorization hold. Just like if you're like going to a hotel or booking a rental car, they do that pre-authorization hold, right? It's just like that. And then I can process that at any time manually on the back end, but I don't, because I have the presets in there to then take the money out 24 hours from that appointment date. Or actually not 24 hours, it's actually 10 a.m. the next morning. So I registered my business on Google Business, and it's asking me for a video verification, but my cleaning business does not have a physical location. How do I get around this? man, this has somebody, I'm going to ask this because I had my done for you clients having a hard time with this too. And somebody told me like what they end up doing for that. I forgot who said that. I'll find out, because that is like, they are getting pretty strict on that with that video situation. So Shakira, I'll find out. I'm going to post it and find out what worked for them. Is there information on cleaning, disinfectants, and chemical usage of certain flooring and countertops? Yes, but like I mentioned, because I don't provide the actual cleaning products, I haven't done any research and know that. My cleaners provide their own products. And like with me having 1099 contractors, I can't tell them what cleaning products to specifically use either. But like I said, most cleaners that you hire, like, unless you're hiring fresh ones, they may not have low experience. Like most of them been doing this, so they know what products work the best. 10 to 15 to 20 a day on Thumbtack. Is that Portland? Okay. Is the Portland market too slow? Should I move the company to another market? I mean, if you are saying that you're getting 10 to 15 to 20, then no, that's good. If you're trying to say that I'm not and I need to move, no, not yet either. Like I said, don't be so quick. No. How am I gonna say this? Like, you can definitely test out another market, but I wouldn't completely close out your current market either. Like, give it a time to see like how it goes, because like we're kind of in this middle month to where we're in Christmas, right? I was just talking to somebody, and he was like, "Is this month typically kind of slow?" I'm like, "Kind of is. It'll build up right around Christmas because people want their houses cleaned around Christmas, and then it'll build up again around New Year's." And then it'll be kind of slow for January because people's trying to recoup, right? And then it'll boom up again around Valentine's Day. Now, of course, this fluctuation, you will not be bothered by this fluctuation if you have reoccurring clients. The goal is to get reoccurring clients, right? But if you don't and you're still building, you might have the fluctuation a little bit, okay? And then what happens then? Spring cleaning comes and is back live all the way. Summertime, back live all the way. So, that was my personal experience. But that's not going to be the same for everybody. Do you have a list of equipment you require the cleaners to have to ensure that they have good quality cleaning? Not necessarily the brand of cleaning equipment, but I do recommend that they have mop, broom, dustpan, a step-up stool if possible, because we have like those high ceiling fans. I don't make it required, but I do, hey, if you have this, that's awesome. And most seasoned cleaners do have those. That's a vacuum, mop, broom. Yeah. That's towels. I mean, that's pretty much like the big, scrub brushes for grout, not like actual grout cleaner, but like if you clean the shower and the sinks and the stuff, like I said, I used to have like 4 different brushes, each was a different brush head for different areas. And then I created a super long pole. I went to Lowe's and I bought a painter stick that extends out like heck long. And then I took the brush top of a dust cleaner and screwed that bad boy on. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much like the basic equipment that they'll need. Should I run background checks on contractors? If so, what if they have a crew? Well, that's a good question. Somebody had mentioned something to me that made super sense. They said that, because I had made a comment like, you can fill them out, see if you need to have background check. Well, nowadays people can be telling you a bold-faced lie, but somebody had mentioned something to me that you could possibly face like discrimination if you don't do a background check on everybody. So I feel like if you have a policy that requires a background check, then it needs to be a blanket background check policy. And then yes, most definitely, if they're sending you anybody, then you want to ask them for their background checks, or ask the owner if they have background checks and get a copy of them and see like when was it done. Can you get a virtual assistant to assist on Thumbtack, and how can hire the contracts to get going with the job? I think I already answered how to hire. And then, yeah, you can get a virtual assistant to do essentially whatever it is that you want them to do, you know, within your business, legally. I mean, but no, you can definitely get your VA to do all your like day-to-day back end. So, you know, hiring, your onboarding process, responding to leads on all platforms, dispatching your cleaners, managing their schedules, handling the follow-ups, doing email, text message marketing, all the things.